Welcome back to Brotato, and today we wanna take the Hourglass to the extreme. My goal is before we hit Endless, so stage 21, we have more than 1 million material. Which also means we'll probably never get further than stage 20, but let's see how it plays out, because I need quite good luck. So we're looking for crit chance, luck. We're also looking for gentle aliens, perfect, but most importantly right now the thief daggers. So let's roll. Just one more. Perfect. Do we roll one more time? Usually you don't earn that much money on the next wave. We already know we kinda wanna buy the gentle aliens, so I'll hold out. But the main priority is get crit chance in, and then we will go for the thief daggers. So thief daggers give the crit chance, you know. Then we need an absurd amount of luck to see a lot of red items. We need to banish all of the red items. And the theory is the moment we get to a certain breaking point, we are pretty much guaranteed to always find the Hourglass. Now there is an off chance... Perfect. What? But yeah, there's an off chance that we just don't find the Hourglass at one point and the run is over. But that's just like bad RNG, you know? Happens. Gotta deal with it. Okay. What just happened? So we get bonus enemies, and this is what we'll make use here, that we earn more money, but we also gain more crates, so luck is very important. We also have a usual double horde wave. We have already 2 gentle aliens, which is absurd this early on. Like, 1 is not unheard of, 2 is pretty much unheard of, because then you don't have enough weapons and you're just weaker. But like, it's mental because we got 1 out of the crate. So if anyone wants to drop a crate, I gladly take that. And one thing we need to be aware of is, I am incredibly squishy in this run, which is really not good because I need to be in the enemies to kill them. But yeah, we have to focus on so many greedy stats that I can't really afford going for HP and armor. I mean, I should maybe take it there, but it's fine. More luck, perfect. So we have our last thief dagger. That means now we gain 15% bonus crit chance. And we have a 50% chance on a crit kill to gain 1 bonus material. I mean, you know. So one thing I need to say is, I don't have any, not a single mod installed. Okay, what is going on? I don't have a single mod installed that changes something about the game, so that anyone would be able to repeat it. So for example, the Void Pearl removed. Any visual mods that just help you guys see how much damage did we do, or put fancy stuff on, like the... I don't know, the accumulation of level ups and stuff, this is still in the game. So do we want to go for Curse? I know I'll be squishy, but cursed enemies drop more material. They're also stronger and harder to kill, so there's that. But maybe I'll do it, because if we find the black flag early, then we would earn a ridiculous amount of bonus money. That is a unique out of the way. Perfect. 12% damage, also nice. Not exactly what I wanted, but I'll take it. This could be insane, but too expensive. Pretty much I have to be very... How's it called? Like, I have to be really, really cautious what I buy here and what I do, because otherwise we run out of money. And we didn't get the things that we need. Okay, that is flawless. Do I want to get you out of the way? I think I'll actually do it. Because if we get a common item out of the crate, we already have a high chance for the bonus enemy spawns, right? The 5%. Because this character has increased odds of seeing that. And any common that we take out of the way will just help that it's more likely to appear. Oh, we are so strong. Now, one thing I do need is I need melee damage to make sure that our weapons stay strong enough and don't fall off. We probably also want to have fruit healing because we have bonus luck, so the enemies are more likely to drop fruits. Okay, 2 curse range enemies, dangerous, but we killed them. But yeah, the enemies are more likely to drop fruits, so this could be a main way how we heal our HP. I have to be so careful, but sometimes I just have to cowabunga. Crit, perfect. More range is also nice to the enemies from further away. And now almost all of our money is gone. So we need to get lucky. Yeah, okay. I mean, I guess today we are just super lucky. So this one here sounds insanely good. The problem is we lose damage. We gain 5% more money, which is... 5% isn't bad, but it's... I'll take it, but I'm... What just happened? 1.4% chance. Not the best item, by far not, okay? But 9% crit. Ooh, but very expensive. I may actually want to skip on that. The crit is the nice part, that we get like a higher chance for bonus money. And the more we upgrade our weapons, the more the chance goes up. So right now it's 62%. So having the bonus crit there is nice. But I don't think we need the elemental damage. Yeah, maybe this would just hinder us. Because we lose so much money out of it. When you do absurd things, you need to kind of determine what exactly is the breaking part of this game. Like, how do I get to the broken state? What breaks my neck as well? Like, how do we fail this? And the easiest way to fail this is if we don't find economy items, because then we don't have enough money to roll. We also need to get the reroll item. Okay, careful. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Yeah, so if I'll take that. If I spend all of that money, this could actually backfire a lot. But it is 9% crit. I'll take it, but I'm not a fan of it. And here's the next one. Thank you. Let's keep rolling. That is a unique. That is 2 melee damage. I will take it. Not the biggest fan. You also get removed. And we will get bonus healing. Nice. Bonus crit. Yeah, that is way cheaper than the other one that we just got. So since we have no armor, I have to be insanely cautious here. Like, one of the... Like, I think right now the enemies deal around 10 damage to us. 8 to 12 maybe. Though the cursed ones deal a lot more. And while this doesn't sound that critical, the moment you get hit, it usually means you panic also a little bit. And then you get hit more. Or, what's worse, if the enemy... Okay, 9 damage, it's fine. But still, that's dangerous. Like, if the enemy, for example, a walrus, dashes into you, right? Then it means the walrus is standing behind you or even on top of you. So, you're about to get hit again. And that is the real issue. I need to get the range, guys. They're a little bit too annoying. Now, we want to kill all of the enemies only with our main weapon. So why did I take the turrets? Because blue items have insane value. And it's still kind of a nice help when I can't deal with the enemies that we have the turrets to take them down. 450 is okay. Luck, nice. We'll go for the crit here. Yes, no armor at all. You see that right. You know what? I'll go for a little bit of lifesteal. Just a bit. So this is a unique. I will take it out of the way. Flawless. Just flawless, and we have healing. Oh my god. Okay, 42, the answer to life, as you can see. So this dude is no problem. I need melee damage though. Like, cursed enemies are usually fine as long as you have enough damage and attack speed to deal with them. But because we're going full greed mode, the stats that I'm picking up are first crit chance for more money, and then luck for more crates, and also better items in the shop. Wow, turret is putting in work, do you see that? It actually deals 11 damage, you know what, that's not bad. I mean, it's a lot worse than what we have, but it's better than 1, I guess. And wave 9 will be a horde wave, not officially, but there are just so many enemies that spawn. So that means we have a high chance of getting a bunch of crates. I hope we get at least 3 of them. However, this also means it will be very difficult to not die. Okay, trees, good. I need a little bit more healing, though we have more healing from material. That is... So this would be a little bit of bonus damage. Nah, I'll take the recycle. It also would have reduced our damage a bit. Luck is good. Let's take you, let's take you. So with the fish hook, by the way, we can't make a lot of use of it because it just locks our slot, like our shop for way too long. The first banish, nice. There's a unique, I'll take that out of the way. Let's keep rolling. That is beautiful, that is beautiful, that is beautiful. Fish hook. How about you curse the entire shop, huh? How about you just do that? Wouldn't that be amazing? Now, with this guy here. He hatches eggs. They are very strong. However, if we kill them, we get a humongous amount of material, the dudes that come out of it. Okay, of course you're cursed. Of course. Of course that had to happen. Okay, but did you see that? He dropped a bunch of material, and for that, it's worth the risk. But it's not a risk that is worth it if you die. Now, the problem is, when you die, it's a little bit too late to figure out the risk wasn't worth it. So, I don't want to be too greedy. Like, I want to let a few of them hatch and take them down. But maybe the moment I'm half HP, I will just walk around and kill the hatchlings. Or the dudes that, like, put them down, you know. Okay, 1 crate is 2 less than what I was hoping for. Let's just run through the material, since we heal from that sometimes. Okay. Maybe I can't chase after them, but maybe I don't need to. Maybe this is just fine. Yeah, 1000 material, by the way. Pickup range, damage, nice, I like it. Attack speed, sounds good. We'll go for the crit here, even though that was abysmal. Let's roll a bit. I won't have the melee damage, but I think we're doing fine that we just go for the luck. It's not bad. You know, it's not the best thing ever, but it's not bad. Let's combine. Let's get the Thief Dagger. I do care a little bit about the level ups. It's just dangerous. This one is way too costly. I can't go for that. Okay, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're amazing. This is 10% crit. We have 94%. That's good enough. I don't need more. Actually, oh, the treasure map sucks that it got cursed. Because this is one that reaches 100% either way later on. Power generator, I could get this out of the way. Bag is also amazing. Do I want to go for a little bit of armor? Yeah, here now the dashing dudes and they're very dangerous. And the oh my god, of course he's cursed. Because why wouldn't he be cursed, right? Oh, hey Gobbler! That dude that hovers up all of the material. I do believe he actually multiplies the material. So, we want him to eat as much as possible, and then I will chase him down and kill him. Okay, is he maxed out? I think this is final form, where he just turns super fat. Oh, that was a lot. Now, I don't know if there was any bonus, or he just consumed all of the stuff we dropped, and that was it. Like, I know he consumes our stuff, but what I mean is, did we get a bonus or not? Those are a lot of enemies. Okay, I have to be cautious, but this is what I meant. Maybe a little bit of armor would be nice. I will pick it up if I get it for cheap. Like a cursed version or out of a crate. I mean, out of a crate, I would always take it, dude. Okay, good. Oh, wow. 1,100 material on wave 10 is insane. I want the speed. That is so dangerous, but I'll take it. We don't... Well, it's lifesteal. I'll take one of them. I'll also take you. Let's go for a bit more attack speed. But we are looking for crit. Okay, I'll take the 20% attack speed. Like this, and that is way too insane. Crit. So now we have 98%. You got cursed, that doesn't matter, but sure, why not? Perfect, perfect. Mirror, I will take one of them now, but it could be that I have to waste it on a bad one that I don't care about. Another thief. Wait. Combine. Thief Dagger. Thief Dagger. More experience on the next wave, but take more damage. ×2. Nah, I can't do that. Like, one of them I would have done, but two of them is way too insane. Okay, that is beautiful. Okay, one of them. Mouse, healing when crit, bag, beautiful. You need to curse that. Please, my friend. You actually did it. You are such an MVP. We need this to roll a lot to find the Hourglass. The enemies have bonus HP here. We have to be very cautious because we are weak. But now we also heal with crit kills. And keep in mind, every single kill that we do is a crit kill. It's only a chance to heal, but on top of the material healing, we should be good. So I'm doing a strategy I like to do, which is corner camping. We just stay here, and since the enemies can only approach us from 1/4 of the distance, it's really easy, like not distance, but area. It's really easy to focus our weapons on them, but also they are stacked on top of each other, right? Because they can only approach us from one side. Meaning our weapons hit more, and that makes it so broken. Now, I do want to move out eventually, because I want to get all of the trees that spawned on the stage. We don't have a lot of time left, so I will move out, since there could be a lot of them. Okay, you know what? I'll quickly walk through them. There's the tree, guaranteed crate. Never mind, we got one crate on the stage. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing. 1,700, by the way, casually. Nope. Not doing that. 12 max HP is perfect. We'll go for the luck because we have 100%. 46% reroll price. Holy moly, we are in this to win this. But so, oh wow. I will not curse this, but I need to curse this. I'll find it later. It's okay. I don't want to lock up my shop right now. Like, we need to roll so much and find so many things. This would just be bad. That is another banish. That is a unique. That is an item. That is dodge. Sure, why not? Strange book. I'll take it. Mirror for something amazing, hopefully. Another mirror, for example. That is amazing. We didn't just do that, right? Like, we didn't just do that. Oh, God. What? Do you understand just how many bonus enemies we just got? Huh? Like, how many do we have now? 130%. Oh, wow. What a run. Now, one thing I did consider is, you could technically say a normal run is also, like a legitimate run, is also where you just don't have the red items in the game that you unlock via... You again? okay, that you unlock with the achievements. Like, you know what I mean? Like, with some of the things, like the Robo Arm, I believe, is when you beat with the Cyberborg the stage on Danger 5 or so. So if you just never did that, you would be missing one red item. And that is like a banish, an additional one. And at first I thought, oh, this could be a lot of fun to do that, because it just means it's like guaranteed that we endlessly reroll pretty much. Like that we endlessly loop thanks to the Hourglass, because they're like 2 reds left or so. But then I reconsidered and I was like, many of the videos I do, some people really enjoy trying that out themselves and quickly making a new save file where you unlock all of the stuff that you want but not the stuff you don't want, and going through torture, because some of these are like, oh, destroy 20 trees or so and you get the item, you know, so you can never destroy the trees. I don't think this would have been fun. This is actually really good. I'll take it, even though it's minus luck. I wanted one of these cursed, but it's fine. Goldfish is good. Attack speed is nice. Dodge, luck, lifesteal, I'll take it. More healing, good. I have to take the 5 armor, but we are looking for luck here. Range is also fine. Luck. Okay, armor. How much armor do we have? 12? Who is playing? This is not Dex, I can tell you. This is not Dex. Robo Arm, banished. Do we go for a bit more dodge? Sure, let's do it. Another Thief Dagger, you get recycled, you get bought. We don't need a purple one there, I know we are all big fans of it. So, Torture is sadly one I will have to take, but I'll not take it yet. 100% chance for material because it's cursed, that's beautiful. Yeah, but I will eventually have to take it, because otherwise it constantly shows up. Banish. Thief Dagger are maxed out, beautiful. You. But the moment I take it is a moment where we can easily die. Very easily. So we will need a ton of tardigrades. Yeah, I'll take that. I will lock you just in case you get cursed. Then we have another cursed one with more chance. So far everything is looking incredible. Like, we are earning so much money. The only problem is, if we don't find the Hourglass in time, it's a reset and I have to redo it. And that is the only bad RNG part. Like, the moment you get to the later stages, you find more and more economy items, and every single Hourglass means you earn like 500 to 1000 more on a stage, until you end up getting all of the economy items, you know. But this pretty much guarantees that you get going, and keep in mind, the core part is the piggy bank. We curse that. And every single time we get an Hourglass out of a chest, for example, we can just skip the round because we don't have to roll anymore, unless we want to find certain items, but then we can just roll a little bit and keep most of the money, and the piggy bank will give us a bonus on top of that, which quickly will get us to the point that we have so much money that it's pretty much guaranteed that we always find the Hourglass. Like, I mean, look at our money, right? Isn't this absurd? I'll take that, I'll take that. I'll take the melee damage. We want to look for luck. Perfect. We have 145 luck. You actually did get cursed. Recycle. You. Roll. That is now one that we can also take because, look. We have enough money, okay? We can afford it. Goldfish. Coil. Gentle Alien. Goldfish. Could have been the Hourglass, just saying. We'll never take this. Okay. Now this is evil, but I want to curse both of these, because this will earn us so much money, it will kickstart our entire run. I mean, we don't even need this, by the way, that's how much money we'll earn. But we need this, because we need money right away. Oh my god, that is also an MVP, because I want to try out something. So pretty much what I have on my mind is, what happens if you use the Hourglass but you have a 10% chance that an elite spawned? Because technically speaking, the game should save that information, that there was an elite that spawned on the stage, a bonus elite, 10% chance. And that would then mean, if you loop, because you got an Hourglass, you have one bonus elite. And then you loop more, and another bonus elite. And the more bonus elites you have, the easier it will become to just infinitely loop, because you get so many red items. And this is also why we have to take the torture, and also why I have to build up tardigrades. And it gets one layer worse. Just tardigrades and torture being put to 1 HP could be fine, right? Because we block the hits. I also have to go for the lifesteal item that is a unique, that deals 1 damage to me every second. We'll go for a roll, 27% attack speed is beautiful. I don't need more melee damage, I could go for a little bit more dodge. I mean, it's not perfect, you know, but that is incredible. And I really want to curse this now, that everything happens faster. I didn't need that. Do I just lock these and move on? No, I need to see as much as possible in the shop. Yeah. For reasons like that. I mean, the main reason is that we find the big money, you know. But that is bonus money. Okay, okay, we are talking. We are talking. Hawking is talking. I don't know why I just said that. Is that? Sure. Perfect. We got a ton of stats. Now we have a horde wave. The enemies are faster, which is actually nice for us because that means they walk into me faster and die faster. But it also means I may die. Can I die? Or do I just heal too much? Okay, let's hope there's some curse guys to spawn here. That would be amazing for a horde wave. Or do I just stand still? Like, some of the guys just don't approach me is the issue. Dude, we are earning so much money with the cursed black flag now. Like, do you see our money shooting up? There's a curse guy. So this was such a perfect run. This was better than what I imagined because we got quite lucky with the early game. After that, it fell off a bit. But all in all, this is like an 8 out of 10 luck run, I would say. So if this would get lost just because we don't find the hourglass or enough red items, I would be sad. In other words, I have 5,400 money. There it is, 27 luck. Let's keep rolling. I just want to have a little bit more luck. Perfect. Let's keep rolling. Yeah, well, let's go for the attack speed. Good and bad. So technically speaking, if we get 20% every single round, we don't need this cursed. No, this is way too important. These are just mandatory. I have to get them as well. Like, I can't wait. It sucks we roll only on 2 slots. And I could also skip it here, but then we just pay a ton in reroll cost on the next round. So, we are just going with this. Okay, we can lock our HP, that's fine. More enemy stuff. HP. SD's couch, beautiful, out of the way. Enemies are even stronger. Okay, I should be a little bit cautious with that. Pearl is good. You're amazing. That tomato's out of the way. Extra stomach is out of the way. The white flag, I could remove it because it's only 5% enemies ban. And that's more than fine. Fruit basket, also nice. Unique, perfect. Okay, who needs 4 slots, right? We are fine. That is a random elite that spawned. Oh my god, okay, what is going on the stage? So I need a lot more damage, because if we spawn even more... What is going on the stage? There are so many of these big boys. The good thing is they give a humongous amount of material when they die, if they die. Sometimes they don't give the material, but did you just see that? The armada of material we got there? Yes. Okay, why are there so many enemies? Is this a horde wave? This is not a horde wave, right? So turns out 160% bonus enemies may cause a lot of enemies to spawn, you know. 3.2k? So I could take that, but we just noticed I don't have that much damage, right? Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, nice. I just realized there it is. I have no clue what luck looks like. 38%. 94% reroll cost. That is the maximum. 90% is the maximum. Okay, sure. Just instantly cursed. I'll take that. Scheiße. I can't do that. We will eventually do it, and it will hurt, because we'll switch our damage with whatever is the second highest stat. Yes, we have to do that. But I can't do it with the luck. The luck is way too important. This one isn't bad, but I'll also banish it. Okay, we'll lock you because I like you. We'll lock you in case you get cursed. So how much curse chance do we have? 40% plus 31, so 71%. That's not even that great, but you know what? I'll take it. I'm fine with it. Yeah, the moment I get tortured, this will turn into a torture, man. Like a real torture. I just love how many enemies we have here. Like, the entire stage is pretty much flooded with them, and this is kind of ridiculous. Most of the times, I don't end up finding all of them this early, but we got the, you know, the mirrors, the 3 mirrors, where we got the mouse, and that pretty much put us ahead, that we just finished that immediately. So, that also means our money is exploding like crazy. I just need a lot more curse. There are not enough enemies cursed right now. So they don't give us the +2 money. And the turrets are not a big deal, you know. Even if the turrets end up killing enemies, as long as we have the book, they crit as well. So we get bonus material out of the hunting trophy. But all in all, it's really not a big thing if they survive. Cool. I'll take that. if they survive. But I should do a little bit of rolling, for sure. Maybe down to 3,000. Yep, and that is exactly why we roll. You know what? I'll take the 60 luck. But this is why we roll. I want to keep that because that's attack speed. Then again, I don't really care. Okay, beautiful. This is why we roll. Okay, you have 83%, you have 87%, 100%. Okay, we need a few more of them. That is pathetic. Okay, sure. We just instantly got that. Okay, there we go. How much? 100%. Perfect. Oh, God. Wait. That was a random boss. But that is not the one that we saw earlier, right? This was just, again, a random one. Because I think the other one was on wave 15 or 16? 16, I believe. I'm actually not sure about that, but... well, we got another red crate. I may actually want to keep a little bit because reroll cost will get so high that it's better to save it for the next round. Like one... okay, sure. That just happened. 129. That's not even that high. Nice order. But yeah. So what do we do now? We roll as much as possible, right? Yeah, we'll do it. Let's find the Kraken. Sure. What is going on? Go out of the way. That was weird. You are... oh, the bloody hand. Yeah, I have to take that. I don't have a choice. Okay, we need another blue one. There's a blue one. Yes, okay, it switched. So all of these are... you are 93%. How is that even possible? There we go. That was not a 93%. I can't believe I actually have to upgrade that. It's still not a 93%. Yeah. There we go. Anvil! Hello there! 0.43. That would actually be fine. But for what? Like, what purple do I need? Tardigrades. Nah, it's okay. I will hate that I don't take it, but it's okay. Percent damage and range damage. Ouch. So if I do that, I no longer have any damage left. Yeah. 6%. It's something, you know? Holy moly, that is good. That was a very good timing. Okay, but I still need a little bit more luck. Perfect. And even more luck. Perfect. And even more damage. Nice. Bait. Also good. Unique. Trees. Very important. So we did lose a ton of damage there. But it means it can no longer appear in the shop, which is insanely valuable. But we haven't found the one that I was looking for, sadly. Unique. Ooh, that is... you know what? That doesn't matter. Like, it's cool. You know? You know what? I'll take one of them. It's cool, but that's also it. It's just cool. Cool. We have to be insanely cautious because we only have 2 layers of tardigrades. Okay, but that saved us. Nice. Because we take the damage. But yeah, if we wouldn't have the tardigrades, then I couldn't have taken that. Oh, that was actually really risky. What we need is the stone skin. This would give us a ton of HP early on. We could also go for HP regeneration, but it's highly negative right now to compensate for that. But look at how fast we kill all of the enemies. Look at the material flying in. Like, do you understand just how much money we're earning here? And right, we had the Hourglass. I totally forgot about that. You know, while I was rolling in the shop, only when I saw that, like, go to wave 17 while the elite wave 18 was highlighted, I was like, wait a second, something is off here. Something is not right. But maybe we get another Hourglass. When I said that, I wasn't serious. Really? That is so absurd. Like, it's... okay, it makes sense it's the first item, right? Because that's where the chest is. But it's just so absurd. Out of all of the things... okay, you know what? I'll take... perfect, another one. Out of all of the things we could have gotten, it's another Hourglass and a cursed coupon. I mean, coupon. Oh, yes. So but now we also grow harvesting by quite a bit. Not that it's all too useful. Like, it doesn't really do a lot. But, you know, it's nice to have. Wait, so I... well... you know what? I'll lock it. It's about time that we get it. Same for you. Another mirror. Oh, wow. 30% chance to double the value of picked up material. Now, I do believe 100% is the max. I have to focus for a moment, though, because this can easily go wrong if I don't attack fast enough. And there we go. Beautiful. So, if you've identified a problem that once I got the torture, I won't be able to heal fast, yes, that's true. Now, we will not die from the 1 damage per second, because torture will also heal us, and because it's cursed, it heals us more. However, any hit the enemies deal to me is pretty much permanent damage that we can't recover easily. Like, if they deal 20 damage to me, then we have to heal like 3 times with torture just to recover that. But it takes a red item out of the pool, and this makes it so much more likely to get what we are looking for, which is the Hourglass. No! I mean, this is bonus damage, but I'll take the money instead. We have 11,000 money, by the way. And I mean, armor could also be good. Maybe I'll stack a bit of armor. 9 HP per second is solid. I could take 1 ranged weapon, but this doesn't really make a lot of sense. It will just take away from the kills that our main weapon is doing. And now additional healing is pretty much meaningless. Hourglass. Okay. Okay. What am I rolling for? More tardigrades would be really good. Starfish. Do we... You know what? I think we are fine. We don't have to curse that. Yes, it's a little bit of bonus money, but it doesn't really make that much of a difference either way. Let's go. So 1 HP, careful. Easy healing thanks to the torture. The torture is actually saving us now. Like, do you see that? Do you notice that? It's more than enough healing that we can deal with the enemies. And as long as we keep looping, if we just increase our armor, we take less and less and less damage. Wait, I just realized. I didn't expect that we would be done with this so quickly, but what do I have left to do? Oh. Ah. Oh. Okay. Where's my... This is accept. Do I want to have this? You know what? I'll sell it. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. Tardigrades, good. Okay, let's recycle, let's recycle, let's recycle, let's take. We have to find the coin. How did we never find that? Goldfish, do we want that? Yeah, sure, let's try it out. Could be our hourglass, you know. Well, it's a coil. And a lure. Oh, I got a bad feeling about this. And the feeling is that I will waste all of the gold. Lucky coin. Okay. Now, that sounds very... Did I... No! No, I didn't want that either way. I didn't want that. Did I get the hourglass already? No. I'm losing all of the money I've earned. No! Okay. Cool. Holy moly! A cursed hourglass! So now we are back to wave 16. Yeah, and this is... Wait! So now we have the confirmation. This was the dude that spawned in wave 16. Remember that? And he spawned again. It was exactly the same dude. So the game memorizes when you spawn additional elites thanks to the pumpkin thing. In other words, if he would just always be on exactly the same wave, we could increase the amount of spawned elites to infinity. Yes, 912%. That is also 1 less red item that exists in the game. Cool. And now, we just have to find the hourglass. But if not, that's also... Okay, well, let's play it again. Wait, do I need to roll for anything? Like, is there anything I still have to do? Any item that we need? I don't think so. I think we'll just stack our money now like stupid. 1 million? We are on the way. We have 2,187 luck, by the way. Oh, let's go. And the dude just died. I wonder if we can spawn multiple elites, though. You know, we know we can spawn 1 with the pumpkin item that has a 10% chance to spawn a random elite. But can we spawn more than just 1? Or is it a flag that is like, if the elite has spawned, it's set to true, and you can't turn it true again because it's already true. So only 1 bonus elite can spawn. You know, I really want to go for harvesting to scale this up higher. Like right now it's 17% every single round. But if you think about it, the money that we gain out of the piggy bank was, what, 38% or so? In other words, no matter how high the harvesting gets, it's still worse than that one. And yes, we can use both of them at the same time, but I think the money, like the time invested to get the harvesting up, is just not worth it than quickly skipping forward. Like, even what I'm doing here, honestly, this is not worth it. Like, I'm wasting way too much time. We didn't get an hourglass, right? No, we didn't. It's sorted by obtaining, but that's not sorted by obtaining. Like, I don't know what's going on with this. Oh, no, it is. Okay, no hourglass. Yeah, now we got to the point where we even one-shot the boss. This is absurd. Now, I don't know how much to show you of the waves here, but there is not that much that I can really show you, because every wave is the same, right? If we just loop endlessly. So I think at the end of this, I'll just show you how many crates we have, so you have a small update about that. 2, 1, how many crates? 15, 16 actually. This means we open up... Wait, how many is 16? 32 crates, because they're always doubled. 0.38 seconds. You know what? Good enough. They get slower the... Ooh, I'll take that. They get slower the more range we have either way, so that limit pretty much didn't change a lot. Why is it 0.5? Because they are set to this limit and then the range is applied. Never mind, forget everything I just said. Okay, I mean... It's fast enough attacking, it's not a big deal, it's just a little bit annoying. And I will roll until the reroll costs 100. Or until we find the hourglass, but if we don't find it, we move on. Because we wanted to check whether the elite that spawned on 17 is still there or not. Wow, that is horrible. Oh, finally, my friend. And it's a 2. That means we actually get the elite that originally spawned here. We get the elite that... No, wait, that... Wasn't this the Horde wave? Is this the Horde wave? It honestly doesn't feel like a Horde wave. Was 14 the Horde wave? Wait, let me check this out. No, 15 is the Horde wave. This is the Horde wave. I don't think the Horde wave works anymore. Like, we should see gajillion of enemies. This is what we see on a normal wave. So I guess what I'll do, maybe, is we will actually not take well... My idea was I'll not take the hourglass, because then we move to the next stage and we're guaranteed an elite. The problem is if we just don't find one, then... Wait, maybe... Okay, wait, hold on. There are actually a lot of them spawning. We just killed them so fast. Wait, I just realized we have over 100k gold. Even if I don't find the hourglass anymore, I believe we may hit the 1 million. No, it's not that much. We get like... Okay, what is it actually? How much? Here, we gained 89,000. It's 38% every single wave, plus the money that we naturally earn. I think we may actually hit it to wave 20 without even getting the hourglass now. Hourglass. Okay, I wanted to find a goldfish to lock it for the next wave, like that it gets cursed and we can double buy it, so it's easier to find the hourglass. But the game is just not playing with me. But for some reason, the thought here is really funny to me, you know? That you're like a horde wave, you kill so many enemies, you're the run ender, and then you encounter this beast. Wave 15, 2,700 HP, 4,000% damage. Weapons deal 11,000, 12,000 damage right now. Like, look at all of this, right? Isn't this completely ridiculous? And they just get one shot out of existence. Usually at wave 15, 300 damage is a lot, maybe 400. I'm not exactly sure, I don't quite recall it. We deal 50,000 damage when we hit them. And we just crossed the 200k still on wave 15. Do you see how many crates we have? Isn't that ridiculous? Right? And this gets more and more and more the more luck we get. Tardigrade. 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 Hourglass! We are on wave 14! Holy moly, we are far. Like, what was the wave that we got? 17, right? This is where all of that craziness started. Now we are on 14. We have 280,000. Now, here's one issue. At one point, we pretty much can't go lower because red items no longer spawn. There's a theory that because we have a 10% chance to spawn the elites, right? then there's still a way to do it. Because if you get a cursed hourglass, you go back in time to a wave where red items didn't exist yet, which is at shop wave 8, I believe they get unlocked. So if you're on wave 8, where the last red item spawned, and you get a cursed one to, let's say, wave 6, and the 10% chance triggers that an elite spawns, then you should be able to get the hourglass, but only out of that one singular crate. And that is ridiculously unlikely. But the more you do it, the more often you have a chance that a bonus elite spawns. And we don't know yet if multiples can spawn. But you just have to get ridiculously lucky. Right? Yeah, just that, nothing else. Just a little bit lucky. Hourglass. La dee da 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 dee da. Right, we can also get the hourglass out of here. I totally forgot that because that hasn't happened in a while. We have 100 armor, by the way. Dude, we have 411,000 money right now. Hourglass. And go to wave 14 yet again. I wonder if we'll manage to get to wave 13. Or wave 12. I don't know. What was the first Horde wave? I think it was 11, right? So we need a 3 and a 2 to get there, which will take a while. You know what? I'll go to the toilet for a moment. And here we go again. I can't believe that item just finished now. It's actually ridiculous how many of them you need to find. Hourglass. Dude, the goldfish is just MVP for this. Oh yeah, by the way, we have a few tardigrades now. We have 16 tardigrades, I just saw. Hourglass out of the crates. I can't believe it. Wait. Do we have enough money to reach the million? Was this it? 38%. That should be enough, right? Ladies and gentlemen. We did it. Wave 14. 111 million money. And this was my goal. I'm happy we achieved it. This is just straight up absurd, like completely insane. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.